for a hike today, and today I thought I'd take the opportunity to introduce you to my dog Charlie. If you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen him in a couple of them. I know he's been featured in at least a couple, but I haven't really talked much about him. But let's see if I can get him to sit still for a minute and show you my Charlie. This is Charlie, and he is a 16-month-old golden retriever. We got him when he was 10 months old. Charlie, sit. Sit. Stay. And we've been training him right from the get-go when he was a puppy. He's been training right along. He's got all his basic commands down. He's pretty good at most of the commands. As far as walking on a leash, he's pretty good. At heeling, most of the time he gets that little puppy energy in him, and then he's not so great, but most of the time he's pretty good. As he's maturing, he's actually getting better. But we've been working with him quite a bit. Right now we're to the point where we're going to start working with a trainer on off-leash walking and commands to get him to stay close by and come when I call him. It's for his safety. Up here in the Upper Peninsula we have things like skunks and porcupines, and I would just rather he not get into that kind of stuff if possible. I know it's not 100% preventable, but you know, if I call him, I want him to come. So we're working on that. So we're going to go for a little bit of a hike today and work with him. So come right along and join us. Charlie, stay. Charlie, stay. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Good boy. Charlie. All right, let's go. Let's go. One thing I probably didn't mention in the beginning too is one of the things, you know, to train him to hike good with you and not wander too far off or far ahead and listen to you when you call him. That recall is so important. We're working on that. But not only things like skunks and porcupines, but just a short while back on a trail I saw some bear droppings, and you know, we happened to run across a bear, a mama bear, and cubs, and there's wolves out here. I want them close by, wolves, and even the occasional moose. You know, they could really hurt your dog really seriously. So I mean, you know, it's really hard for especially the young dogs to ignore those things, and you know, sometimes they'll just have a knucklehead moment, you know, and you can't prevent that, but if at all possible, I certainly want to try. So yeah, that's another reason we're working really hard on our hiking and off-leash training, especially his recall. Come on, Charlie. Come on. Let's go. You know, when we first got Charlie, we had hopes of possibly putting him in a therapy dog program and having him become a therapy dog, and that's still a possibility. But typically they don't start that training until about 2 years old. So sometime later in the winter, this coming winter, we'll probably start that episode and see how that goes. You know, he kind of has a personality where he loves people so much that sometimes he gets a little over excited, or honestly a lot excited, I should say. But you know, he's just a very loving dog, and he's very gentle with kids, gets really excited around the ladies, and you know, so hopefully as he matures that we'll be able to reel that in some, and possibly he could become a therapy dog. I'd really like to see that, because he's such a wonderful dog, and I know he can really love on people, so we'll see where that goes. Okay, what you missed off camera, we had a little bit of a training opportunity. Was proceeding down the trail, and I heard voices coming, and right away I called Charlie, made him come, made him sit, and I leashed him. I suppose I cheated a little bit. I did that before we even saw the people with the dog, so, but you know, I just didn't, you know, you just don't know out here. You don't know what kind of dogs they have, whether they're well trained, mean, vicious. You just don't know. So I didn't want to take any chances. But like I mentioned in the beginning, we're going to be starting a session of training of walking off leash, and that's going to be done with other dogs. So we'll see how Charlie listens when he's preoccupied with his buddies. He's gone on hikes and played with other dogs many times, and but we just let him have fun. It was for socialization, but now for training purposes we got to teach him that you know, when we call him, doesn't matter if you're playing with your buddies, you still got to come. So, but so far I'm really pleased. He's doing really well, and he's listening really well today, and I see quite a bit of progress in this hike. Well, that's going to do it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said in the beginning, I just wanted to take an opportunity to introduce you to Charlie. I know he's been featured in some of my videos previously, but I really didn't do a good job of introducing him, and just wanted to give you a welcome from him on my channel, and just show you who my four-legged hiking companion will be for hopefully many years to come. I have obviously my human companions, my wife and kids, but Charlie, for a good part of the time, is by my side. I'm the primary trainer for him, and I take care of him mostly, and he's my responsibility for the most part. My family does help, but he's my boy, and I've taken that on, and I just want to try to train him into being a good canine citizen, and I hope that he always will be, and I'm thinking that he will be. So thanks for watching. What do you think, Charlie? Shall we go home now? Did you get a drink? Say bye to everybody, Charlie. See you later.